we are talking about something today that I literally never thought ever, like ever would happen. Jeffree Star has officially caved. Before we get into it, this is necessary. Everyone keeps making fun of the fact that I pour my Red Bull into a glass. It's not my fault, I'm classy. I'm not classy. I don't know who's listening to me saying this, but going on the fact of people calling me classy, someone make a compilation of all my swear words, please. Thanks. I'm rooting for y'all. Okay, everyone, so. Ooh, I just brushed my teeth, so it's clashing. As we all know, a few weeks ago, Jeffree Star posted his Doing What's Right video. You know, the one where it was like, doing what's right. I do this every time, but I will not let him get away with this. I can't remember where I heard this, but it was like Jeffree Star voguing in his apology thumbnails. Like, I'm sorry, doing what's right. Okay, so he posted that video and immediately it started getting backlash, but there was also a number of people who were giving him support because you know he will always have his diehard audience that will always be there for him. I've always made the point because people are like, oh my god, why does he still have fans? His fans started supporting him because of this behavior. His fans are aware of his past behavior, so nothing is going to change their opinions on him. So we can't expect them to be like, oh, come be on the right side of history. Because they're all delusional as well. So anyway, in the first couple of days, this video had way more likes than dislikes, and everyone was like, what is happening? Like, why are y'all letting him away with this again? Like, this video is literally shit. Like, it's such a bad video. First of all, just some points off the top of my head. And the framing is also intimidating towards him, so that he looks vulnerable because he's so small in the framing. Yes, I'm a film student. Peace. Also, the staircase and the rich sofa and the rich gown and with dirty socks and everything, so good. The entire video was basically just a flex, let's be real. And then he diverted to just talking about his company, but we've talked about that in enough videos, let's move on. So within the first few days, after it was getting so many likes, the dislikes started creeping up, and it went from like 80,000 dislikes to like 300,000 dislikes, like so many. So within the first couple of days, like that, the comment section was disabled. Now, a lot of people made a big issue of this, and for me, I was kind of like, okay, that's a bit weird, but we can still talk about it on other different social medias. It just means that he didn't want it on his video because he obviously, if you're clicking a YouTube video and you're like, oh, I'll like this video because he seems nice and all now, and then you read the comments and people are exposing him more, you're gonna be like, oh, I'll take my like away and dislike. That's how it makes sense. That's why I think he disabled the comment section. And then a few days later, he disabled the likes and dislikes from showing up. Like, how bad, Jeffree, does it have to be for you to do that? Like, there are so many really controversial videos on YouTube that don't even have their like and dislikes disabled because, like, that's extreme. That is extreme. That means that you're really intimidated, in my opinion, because you don't do it otherwise. Listen, if you don't want people calling you out in the comment section, that's one thing, you disabled them, but also, just the likes and dislikes being turned off. There's something about that. So a lot of people are DMing me and being like, yeah, the dislikes were about to outweigh the likes. And I was like, oh, it makes sense now why he did that, because if you're gonna click in a video and there's more dislikes than likes, you're automatically gonna be like, oh my god, other people dislike, maybe I should dislike this, so that's how it's gonna work. But I can't, like, he thought he snapped with this video. Like, he waited, he was self-reflecting, and then he comes back and nobody liked this video. No one ate it up. We were all hungry after this video. So a bunch of other channels and Twitter accounts were talking about the fact he disabled his comments, but in my opinion, I knew something more was gonna be coming, whether it was a statement or what else. And the what else was disabling the likes and comments too. So I put up a big general post asking my subscribers opinions on Jeffree Star disabling not only the comments, but the likes and dislikes on his new video, and then like a emoji. So as you can see, not only are the comments disabled, also the likes and dislikes. Jeffree, how bad were they that you had to do this? Bob Ross said, I'm so happy Bob Ross watches my videos. Jeffree Star disabling his likes and dislikes is no happy little incident. He's choosing to ignore the facts and continue to live his life, not taking any accountability, which is funny because in his video he says, if I'm ever not doing this, make sure to remind me. We are reminding you, and you're blocking us out. How many chapters is this man gonna have in his life of growth and stuff? God, this is a long fucking book, Jeffree. Woo! Maggie said he's such a joke. If he wants people to forget about it, he shouldn't have done it. Chanel said, I'm done with his BS. It's not that hard to be a good person. My favorite thing is when Jeffree Star fans or supporters come into my comment section and be like, you can just stop talking about him now. Well, maybe if he stops being a bad person, then I will, babe. I'll consider it. And you're watching Disney Channel. Tangerine Girl said he's trying to hide the fact that his apology was bad from his diehard fans. Yes, and that's the thing. He wants to still be able to sell his product in August, so he needs to make people think that this video didn't go down as bad as it did. Brittany said, yeah, but he's like, but guys, hold me accountable. Yeah, right, Jingle Bell Satan. The nicknames! Dylan said he's genuinely such a coward. Honestly, the fact he posed for the thumbnail as well. That's the thing, he has this persona that he attacks everyone and that he's the, ooh, But whenever you think about it, he's so scared to get any backlash. Katie said, I cannot with this man. Please tell me if I step out of line. Okay, but how though? Yes, okay, so you tweet him that he's out of line. He blocks you. He's literally blocks everyone. You can't, oh, you can't comment because it's disabled. Maybe dislike, no. Like, Jeffree, we don't have your phone number. I know you give it to some drama channels to try make them biased towards you, but not the rest of us. Oh my god, that was so shady, Adam. Well done. The Gum said, I literally died laughing when I noticed dislikes are not Jeffree Star proof. Joe Bunny said, just shows how guilty he is, honey. He knows and he doesn't care. That's the thing. I think he does because he's going out of his way. He can literally, if he is so unbothered and doesn't care, he can just ignore this video now. But you know what? He's going back and disabling one thing, then disabling the next thing. Like, what's next, Jeffree? Are you going to put the video on unlisted and then only your diehard fans have the link? Oh my god, he might do that. That is Jeffree Star for you. He'll continue to pretend as if everything is fine until he can't. And then he'll just manipulate some new or naive people. And that's the tea. Caitlin said, consequences for actions exist. Jeffree, girl bye, blocked. Morgan plays Minecraft. Oh my god, are you playing Minecraft right now? Iconic. I love Minecraft. He's too scared to hold himself accountable, so he's hiding the fact that we're holding him accountable for the BS he's gotten away with. Neve said he's actually laughable. Jelly Sandwich needs to grow up and stop acting like he's one of the plastics from Mean Girls. Yeah, because girl, you too old for that. Uggy said he's petty, couldn't take the big L. Buddha Squirrel said same old Jeffree, he's covering his ears because he don't want to hear the truth. Elaine said, for someone who can dish out the hate, he sure can't take it. Daisy said, that's what a coward does. He just wants to get it over and done with so he can pretend nothing ever happened. Have his summer lunch and go visit his 1,000-year-old grandma again. Girl, you bad for that. Grace said, he said to call him out on mistakes and then turns around and does this. The hypocrisy. He's a spineless coward who only made a video because he had to. Yeah, and he thought he was going to make the video and then everyone would be like, Jeffree, we worship you again. But you know what? It did a full 180. I think he actually exposed more people to the fact that a lot of people don't like him right now, and I think more people don't like him now. You played yourself, baby. M said he seems like he's trying to avoid the reality as much as he can. By the way, who are those new friends he's around? You can see them on his Instagram story. Did he hire them or something? Greetings from Poland. I love how you can say like a did he hire friends then be like greetings from Poland. Shady bitch. I love my audience. Jaden said he's so full of himself that he can't stand to see anyone say anything bad about him. V16 said, well, looks like when someone claimed that he wanted to be held accountable, didn't really mean it. But what did we expect from Jafar Stankfish? Dwight Schrute said, an unholy man named Shame Disappointment once said on his Instagram live against an ex-friend, oh my god, you are so manipulative. These unholy words apply to his best friend, Master, as well. CM said he saw real quick that everyone thought his video was BS. I was there before they were disabled, and it was rare when a comment of support happened. Gomez said, oh my god, I wonder if it's Selena. I love you, Selena. The man is the definition of going in one ear and out the other. Knowing that he's definitely in the wrong, but approaches social media like it's nothing, and that nothing has happened. Jiggly Stutter Mouth. It's a new one. Can continue to act and do certain things, but one thing is for sure, that if Karma has done her thing, she'll definitely do it again, honey. Jasmine said he's trying to ignore the situation once again. I'm just so tired of it. It's not that hard to be a nice and genuine person. It really isn't. They're all just clowns. Strip said he's only raising suspicions further. He hasn't proved he has changed. A lot of his actions contradict his statement last year. The whole I'm rich and I'm not going away this easy vibe in the whole video by sitting on a gold couch. What the F? Like I said, he could have easily filmed this video in front of just like a white, black, grey, anything, plain background, but you know what? No, he had to do it in front of an expensive ass couch, wearing a big robe, because he has money. What more am I supposed to do other than clap? Rose said, no, I was waiting for the dislikes to exceed the likes. It was so close. That's the thing, he did it right before it happened because he didn't want that satisfaction of knowing that he's pissed off that many people. Booper Duper said, silence speaks volumes, and then he just mutes his whole audience. Woof. Allison said he can't handle the fact that he's getting more dislikes than likes, so he decided to hide it to make himself feel a little bit better. Well, Jeffree, do you feel better now? Mini Kitty Gamer said, I'd say Cirque du Soleil called looking for a clown, but being involved in a circus actually requires talent. You know what? He can do a cut crease for them. Okay, y'all. Hundreds of people gave their responses, so thank you. I need to give my thoughts. Okay, I think everyone's comparing how this video contradicts his last video. In my opinion, the script of both are very similar, but I think him doing all these actions contradicts this video. He says, call me out. People need to hold themselves accountable and like this, and then he disables any way of people trying to get through to him. Like, I have to laugh. There's like, I have no words, it's laughable, it's... So everyone, let me know what your opinion is on Jeffree Star disabling the comment section and the likes and dislikes on his new Doing What's Right video. Let me know what you think, let's have a conversation below. I love you and see you in my next video. Why was that so aggressive? Bye. Must have been trying out something new there.